What's up, Sports Nation, college football world? I wanted to get on here this year and do something different. A while back ago, when I was growing up as a kid in high school, I was really into college football, almost as much as I was NFL. I got out of it over the last few years. I mean, I still watched here and there, but didn't watch like I used to. When I was in high school, almost every Saturday, I was over at friends' house or at home watching college football, watching ESPN highlights of it. I was just as much of a fan of college as I was NFL. And over the last few years, I've gotten out of it other than watching my own team, the Hurricanes. But I've decided this year to try to get back into whether I watch the games on Saturdays or I just watch highlights on ESPN. So, if I want to talk about something, doing videos like this, I know what I'm talking about. I had some stuff going on today I wanted to shave. As you can see from my other videos, I was really grizzly, so that took me a minute to get done. I had a couple other things I was doing, I got that done, then I had to get changed and all that, but then I sat down and ate a few chips and a few crackers because I was hungry. But anyways, this is going to be my prediction video for who I think the top 12 for the college football playoffs will be this year. Also, before I start that, I want to talk about who I think will win the Heisman Trophy this year. I'm not going to go into all the other awards like the Doak Walker Award and the Blicknoff Award and the other defensive offensive player of the year awards. There's quite a bit of them to go through for college, but I'm just going to say who I think will win the biggest award of them all, which we know is the Heisman Trophy. So my prediction for the Heisman Trophy winner, after doing some research, there's a lot of great candidates out this year. Again, there's always good candidates. Bunch of quarterbacks and wide receivers. I think there's even a couple running backs. I mean, you got the quarterback out of Clemson. You got Quinn Ewers in there. After today's performance, he might have took a hit there. I believe the Ohio State quarterback's in there. The Florida quarterback's in there for Heisman candidate. You got Jeremiah Smith, the really great wide receiver out of Ohio State there. Continuing that lineage of great wide receivers. For me, since I don't know too many of them for college football as far as the players go, right now doing this video, I'm going to go with Jeremiah Smith, the wide receiver out of Ohio State, to win the Heisman Trophy. So yeah, Jeremiah Smith, wide receiver Ohio State, to win the 2025-2026 Heisman Trophy. So now let's get into my top 12 predictions, who I think will be the top 12 teams in this year's NCAA college football playoffs. And I'm going to go with Ohio State, Penn State, Oregon, Illinois. At 5, we're going Texas. 6, Alabama. 7, Georgia. 8, we're going to go Notre Dame. 9, Clemson. 10, my team, Miami. 11, I'm going to throw Michigan in there. I'm going to throw Michigan at 11. I'm going to throw Michigan in at 11. And that 12th and final spot, I think, goes to... I think that 12th and final spot is going to go to the Florida Gators. Surprise team for me, a couple surprise teams for me that could move up and get in the playoffs over one of these other teams. I'm going to go with a team who's been fairly good over the last couple of years. I'm going to go with Tennessee. And the other team is a team that I think had a good year last year. I think they'll have another good year this year. I'm going to go with the Iowa State Cyclones. Now, yes, I am from Iowa, but I hate the Hawkeyes and I hate the Cyclones. I'm not an Iowa fan by any means in any sport. If you ask anybody that knows me, they'll tell you that I hate the Iowa Hawkeyes. And they will tell you how much I dislike Iowa State and Iowa. But yeah, them are my top 12, my two surprise teams with Iowa State and Tennessee. But I hope you all enjoyed the college football season. Remember, if you follow me on here, please follow me on YouTube. Follow me on 3-5 app as well. I will be putting all my videos on them two apps as well. I will be doing Miami Hurricanes game recaps. I know the first game is tomorrow, but I'll be at a friend's house for Clash in Paris. So it won't probably get done till late tomorrow night or Monday sometime. But I'll be doing just like I do my Bears game recap and saying I will be doing my Hurricanes game recaps just like I do my Bears, telling you if they won or lost, what the record is, when their next game is. Getting into defensive stats, offensive stats. Basically, when I get into offensive stats, for defense stats, I'll let you know how many fumbles, who had fumble, if there was any fumbles, who caused the fumble, who recovered the fumbles, how many interceptions we had, more than likely, how many sacks we had, who had them sacks, who was the leading tackler. Also, who had the most sacks for our team. If one person had like 4 or 5, who had the most sacks for the team. Also, when I get into offense stats, I'll let you know receiving wise who was the leading receiver. I'm going to do the top 3 for wide receivers, the top 2 for running backs, and then the quarterback stats as well. I'm going to do who was offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game, overall player of the game. I will let you know my key points, what I think, what I saw personally from my view of watching, what I think they could work on a bit better, what they did. Basically, I will say I will probably do positive and negatives from the game. But yeah, be on the lookout for that, guys. Y'all have a great year for college football. Let's go. And it's all about the U, baby. Let's go, Miami.